everyone. I just wanted to introduce you guys to the Delray Beach CRA, the Community Redevelopment Agency, show you a little bit around on their website and how to look up some information on your own. I sort of decided to do this quick video because of a lot of people online talking about the difference between the CRA being independent versus it having a board run by the city commission. And there can be a lot of debate about that. There's a lot of history involved in that. Predominantly, I believe the thing that's most important about the CRA is that it's functioning, it's standing to its mission, that it's getting things done that need to get done. I was thinking this the other day, if my backyard needed cleaning and I had plans to clean my backyard, and then someone came in and said, hey, I'll clean your backyard, and they helped me clean the backyard, and they took credit for it and they take credit for it, that's fine. I really don't care. I just want the backyard cleaned. So as someone who does not live in the CRA, but does care about the city and does care about the areas that the CRA was created to help getting helped, I just want to be sure that the CRA is doing their job. So are the staff at the CRA doing what they should be doing? Are projects getting done that should be getting done? Are we focusing on the correct areas of town that need it most? And so that's really why I went to visit the other day. So the other type of stuff, that'll be decided by this election come March 9th. You can elect people who are for or against the type of board that you like, and you may have your reasonings for one way or the other, and that's why we all get to vote. So just moving on, here is their main website. It's delraycra.org. For those who are interested in some of the history and want to look into things themselves, I highly recommend looking at the current annual reports as well as the financial information. So I'm going to just click quickly into annual reports. You can go back as far as, 2007. There's also some anniversary reports of what went on during, the first 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. And this will tell you all the different things that they've been working on. And you can see that there are projects that started back in 2007 that we are just now, if you go into the 2019 and 20, really working on getting done. For whatever reason, and there can be a lot of different reasons for why, projects get put on the back burner or, get run into snags. The CRA is an independent board that is run separate from the city of Delray Beach, but they work in conjunction with the city. And they also work with, like Florida Department of Transportation, if they're going to be doing something with roads, or the city if they're doing something with sidewalks. And so there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of reasons why projects get waylaid, and you'll see them repeated several times through these different annual reports. So if you want to do some digging around and you want to look at, what started when, and that matters to you, this is where you go to do that. Okay, that's a kind of a quick way to do it. People were also talking about the money being held over from year to year. Why is it that there's money in 2020, 2021's budget that's left over from years prior? And again, if the money is earmarked for a certain project and that project for whatever reason didn't get worked on, it gets pushed forward, but it's earmarked, so it's not like it's unspent money, it's kind of spoken for money. And then of course they get the money for that current year in addition. So that's why there's close to probably 40 million in the bank account right now. 17 million of that is already earmarked for other things, and the remaining money is new for this budget year, and that also is being earmarked for different projects, and you can look at the budget to see how that's earmarked. If you go into these audited financial statements, you can go all the way back to 2007 and see how money was actually spent. So this is how you can do some of your own digging. I highly recommend, if you're bored one day, take your iPad into the bathroom or wherever you do your great thinking and take a look. Okay, so stories is where you can see some of what's been going on with the CRA. People were also talking about businesses getting grants from the CRA. If you are starting a business or operating a business within the CRA sub areas, you can apply for grants. That's free money for thousands and thousands of dollars to help you with signage, for build outs, for painting, for fixing up the outside, landscaping, all sorts of things. And same goes for people who want to improve the look and feel of their homes. Certain things can be given grant money. So you need a new driveway, or your house needs painting, or your landscaping needs fixed up, and you live in the CRA sub areas, you can apply for grant money to do those things. So you can find out some of the current stories and who's benefiting and how they've benefited just by clicking on these different stories. You can also see the current newsletter, which will also show you what they've been working on, where the money's been spent, where the CRA areas are. I believe there's also some email updates that you can sign up for as well. So how much money was given to economic development and curb appeal, what projects they're working on, and what the point of them is going to be. So you can see those, as well as look at any agendas and minutes from 2021 all the way back to 2016. What were they working on? What was said? What were the projects? What did they look like? They put out bids for things where they're the request for proposals. So if you are a business that does construction, or you're a nonprofit, or anything like that, that you think that you could be doing business with the CRA, this is where you would look for to submit an answer for these RFPs, these requests for proposals. All right, so let's see. Funding assistance. This is a really good one. This is what I was talking about before. Business funding resources. They can do consultancy and design services, site development assistance, painting, all sorts of stuff. For residential property improvements, there's curb appeal up to $15,000 to make minor structural and cosmetic exterior improvements. That's major. I said if I lived in the CRA sub area, I would be there today applying for this grant. So, when it comes to the people living and working and wanting to do business in the CRA sub areas, this is a huge, huge resource. And it shouldn't matter to people who want to improve their homes, improve their businesses, who's running the board of the CRA. The staff are there to assist you in getting your business together and getting your home looking nice. They run several different projects. They support nonprofits within the city. So I highly recommend you doing your own homework, looking into the CRA yourself. And if you think that they may be of use to you, go knock on the door. So that's my little spiel on the CRA. And I hope that you, like I said, look into it for yourselves and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.